Visual Studio. Let me open this one, Visual Studio from here. So I will be creating a new project, and that would be, and this is interesting how you can create a brand new project, because whenever you try to create a project, basically you were creating a solution, and inside that solution you will be creating a project with the same name. Basically that has been created by Visual Studio, so you don't need to create that one. To avoid this thing, you need to find blank solution. So this is available here in Visual Studio. So I prefer to start with blank solution. That will give us the ability to start with our own default application. What I mean by that, if we create this one from here, you will find that there will be no project by default in that solution. So let me name it Usman Code, and I can name it like underscore website. So from the Usman code, this one, this is the repository folder. We can see .git folder is there, and I will prefer to have a source folder inside that repository, and inside source I want my actual solution. So I will creating that one here. It's been created, and you can see that there is no projects in that solution, and that is what I prefer. Next thing would be to see the files. So I am now inside that folder .net Smart Code website, and inside that one, that is a Git repository, which is fine, and code is inside that source folder. And we have another layer of Usman code underscore website folder, which I don't prefer. So what I will do is I will close the solutions, and we'll move those files from here directly inside the source folder, and we can remove that extra folder from here. Nice. So now we can open this one here, and we can start creating our projects. Yeah, we have a solution with 0 projects. Inside that, I would prefer a logical folder, and I can name it like UC, stand for Smart Code, and yeah, website, and let's add a project now inside that one. So that would be an MVC application, ASP.NET Core Web App MVC, and I need to make sure that is cross-platform one. So Linux, Mac, Windows, Cloud, yeah, that is one we need. Next, and we can name it UC dot website or web app. UC stand for Usman code, and the folder structure we want to maintain the same hierarchy as we are doing in the Visual Studio, which means we had that folder like website. So we will be creating again the same folder here. We can name it website, and inside website we can add our project. Next, and there are a couple of configurations now. Configure for HTTPS, that is one thing. We will go with that, no issues at all. .NET 8.0, we will be doing on that one because 9.0 haven't been released, so we'll go with 8.0. Don't want to enable the Docker, and don't use top level statements. I will keep checking this one, and I prefer that, and let's create it. So this is done. We have website inside website folder, and we have that project in .NET 8.0. We can see that. Let's give it a try. Control F5. First time it will take some time to build and pull required libraries. Yes, self sign. Let's create it. So there is some issue with the self-signed certificate, I believe. Yeah, so that is the issue with that certificate, which is fine. What we can do is we can go to the properties launch settings.json here, and we can see we have profile for HTTP as well. Along with HTTPS. So we need to just change this HTTPS to HTTP, and we can start the application again. All right, so it's up and running. So there is a lot to come in our coming videos. So stay tuned and keep watching, and see you in the next one.